Alright chat, today we are here with yet another tier list. We're back. We're going to do a Disney Princess tier list. However, it's not your normal Disney Princess tier list. We're going to be ranking the Disney Princesses based on whether or not I can beat them in a fight. Now, I'm no Muhammad Ali, but I think I can put up a pretty good fight against most of these characters. So we're going to rank them and see how I think I match up against them. First up, we have Anna. Now, I don't remember her in the movie being particularly strong, but just by the fact that she's Elsa's sister, she's definitely not going to be free. I do remember she kind of had some hands. She did know basic combat abilities. And she wasn't like a really passive character. Like, she was not afraid to go out and do damage. Go out and get her hands dirty. And for that, I'm going to put her in probably win. Ariel. Ariel is a fish. Okay. Fish aren't particularly strong, however they do have very strong swimming abilities. So if she's in mermaid form and I have to fight her in the ocean, she definitely has a home turf advantage. I'll probably win there, but she's pretty... I don't know, she just can't really put up a fight. Now if we're on land, I have the advantage because that's my home turf. But she's just not very menacing. Fish have like strong muscles, but they aren't strong. So for that reason, I'm also going to put her in probably win. Sleeping Beauty is literally asleep. I don't think I have to say anything else about this one. Actually free. We just take that. I could kill her in any way that I wanted to, and she would not be able to fight back. This is probably the easiest win. Fastest dub on this list. Belle. So Belle probably also has some combat skill, but this was still during that kind of time where Disney princesses were just, damsels in distress more like, even though I would say just by nature of Beauty and the Beast being literally about her and a beast, she has to have some experience with dealing with people that are pretty strong or stronger than her and being able to put up a fight against that. And so for that reason, I'm going to put her at the top of probably win. She might be able to have an argument for 50-50, but we'll do a little bit of reorganizing as the list goes on. How would you kill her? How would I kill Sleeping Beauty? If I had to kill Sleeping Beauty, I'd probably do it in the way that involved, like I would not have to be involved. I could kill her with the least amount of effort possible. I'm not gonna stab her and murder her brutally. I'd probably just drown her. I'd put some water in her mouth, like force her to drink it, and obviously she can't do anything. She's in a deep trance, so she dies. It's free, easy clap. Cinderella. She literally lost her slipper and was not fast enough to pick it up before she got turned back into a normal human. She's put up a lot of stuff with her older sisters, or her stepsisters just being absolutely garbage people. But she wasn't really... She was still pretty passive in that marriage, right? She wanted someone to come and save her. So I'm going to put her in free, but at the top of free. Because she would actually try fighting back. She's not in a deep trance. She could probably throw her glass slipper at me. They do some pretty good damage. But after that, it's like a one-time use. That's her super. Her super is a glass slipper. That's free. So now we have Elsa. Okay, this is just an L. I cannot beat Elsa. She's a freaking ice mage. She has ice abilities. I cannot touch that. What is this? She can like cast bridges as she runs. She has command over like snowmen that can fight in an army for her. She can probably summon a blizzard. I cannot touch her. This is the fattest L so far. Easily. Mulan, another L. Actual military training. She can use a katana. How am I supposed to fight that? I'm a normal dude. I don't know how to use a katana. Now, if I get a weapon, okay, so if I have a weapon in these fights, this goes a little differently, but it doesn't matter. I can't touch a seasoned fighter with a weapon. She defeated the Hans. She saved China. I can't fight that. What is this? That's crazy. Okay, Jasmine. Jasmine is another one where I don't think she can really put up much of a fight against me. I feel like she has more hands than Cinderella for sure. Like, in the movie Aladdin, there's just a lot more bandits and stuff in general. So I feel like she would have to deal with more problems than Cinderella's passive self with her freaking stepsisters. So I'm going to put her in probably win, but I'm going to put her slightly below Belle. Also, Ariel's easily at the bottom of probably win. Ariel's not a fighter. Merida, another L. She fights bears. What do I need to say? She has a bow and arrow. Like, even with a weapon, this is another one I probably couldn't do. I don't think I'd die as fast as Mulan. I think if Mulan and Merida are fighting, Mulan just wins. Okay, Moana. So I don't know. I haven't seen Moana, so I don't know the specific powers she herself would have. But she's friends with a demigod. I think she has power over the seas, from what I've heard about the movie. And I mean, just being friends with a demigod, if you have any of those abilities at all or have any command over the ocean or seas, I can't put up with that. And not only is this a demigod that's super buff and pretty handsome and would probably knock me out in a single punch, the demigod's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I would put her arguably above Elsa, but because I haven't seen her movie and because of that I don't know directly what she can do, I'm gonna put her right below Elsa in the middle of L. Now Pocahontas had to survive in the wilderness, so I think this is 50-50. I don't think that, I feel like I could box with Pocahontas and actually put up a fight. Maybe she's at probably lose. She might be at the top of 50-50, but I don't think that I'm winning without coming very close to the end of my life. Okay, here we have Rapunzel, and this is Tangled Rapunzel. Tangled Rapunzel has shown us that she can actually fight. Her hair is super long. She basically has a whip, like Simon Belmont actually slaying monsters out here. I don't think I can put up much of a fight against that, so I'm gonna put her at the top of probably, or I'm sorry, what's probably gonna be the bottom of probably lose, because she doesn't have any combat ability, but I don't know if I can get it on her easily with her hair. You know, on second evaluation, I don't think, like, she's not trained in combat. She just has like a very strong weapon unintentionally, but it's like her hair is so long, I would think like, hey, maybe I can tug on it, but I feel like it's so long she can like choke up on it, hold it so that I can actually pull it, and she'll have her hair here using it as like a whip. I don't think I can get much higher than that because of that. Okay, so yeah, I think that Rapunzel is probably the bottom of 50-50. Snow White. Snow White is also still from that time period where Disney princesses couldn't really do anything. They were still kind of damsels in distress and they didn't really fight or anything. So I'm gonna put her also at the top of free. I don't think she can fight back. I think that I'm that fat dub. And lastly, Tiara. So Tiara definitely has hands. Right, we've seen it in Princess and the Frog. She can fight, she can scrap. Daddy was a working man, you know what I'm talking about. She could easily fight me. I'm gonna put her at and probably lose. I don't think that I win against Tiara. Tiara is like, I wouldn't say a trained fighter, but she definitely has some street brawl abilities, more than I would say I do. Okay, looking at this list, do I want to reorganize anything? There's just no way. In no universe do I lose this fight. It is actually impossible. Okay, so apparently, I've been told that I am incorrect. And Moana is a normal human being. But she is friends with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, so I'm gonna put her in probably win. But Ariel's, come on, like, the only reason Ariel's not in free is because she's a fish, and I think fish, by like merit of having to swim in the ocean, are stronger than humans in terms of their muscle strength. But I don't think she can box. She doesn't have hands. So yeah, I think this is pretty much how I'd put the tier list. Thanks for you guys watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.